It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Colts veteran quarterback coming off a nice week throwing the ball with 4 touchdown throws. It's the Colts and the Titans, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your...
The Colts set to take over here offensively. On 1st and 10, Cobb. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Cobb. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Cobb. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Throwing on 1st down. Cobb. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the pass passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Cobb looking for Campbell downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down catch for Michael Pittman Jr. He really played like the guy the Colts thought that they were drafting in 2020 in the 2nd round. How about 88 catches, 1,082 yards, 6 touchdowns, all were more than double than what he posted as a rookie.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Cobb. They'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Oh, that's a big-time decision right there to tuck it and go. And he finds his way into the end zone and into preseason. As a general manager, why do you believe in this guy? They talked all about his arm and decision-making. But we certainly saw the decision-making there. Maybe an extra dimension that they didn't count on.
Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. They go play action here on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We start in the Lone Star State, the LA Chargers taking on Houston. And it is the Chargers who have the lead in the second quarter. Austin Eckler, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. From there, we head over to Atlanta to check out the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Trevor Lawrence has thrown a touchdown pass. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Titans. And they were able to find some success running the football, which is something they'll need to continue to do in a close game like this one. Meanwhile, for the Colts, here's a look at their numbers throwing the football in what was a very even first half.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? 2021 saw a third-year breakout by Jeffrey Simmons with 8.5 sacks and his first Pro Bowl nod, as well as being named an All-Pro in the NFL.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Cobb. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
first and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Off-play action. Cobb. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Off the play fake. Cobb. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just...
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Now a play fake here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Cobb. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Off the play fake. Cobb. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the... Throwing after the interception. Cobb. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
the middle. Here's Taylor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
And the Colts coming out now. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game. And trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cobb. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On the draw is Taylor. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Cobb. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. Finding Pittman. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second down and 5.
Looking to throw. Cobb. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
50-yard line.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.